Guys, welcome back to the channel. You guys just saw us push Nessie outside. Something very exciting is happening today. We are not putting this lift in, but we are putting a lift in. There's a reason why we didn't put this one in. It's not because it says made in China. We had the opportunity to get a lift that's made here in the USA, and of course, me being American and all, USA made it is. But there's also another reason for it, and Kip from Legend Auto Lifts here is going to tell us why.
So this lift that we're putting in today is an ALI certified lift, which means they test it to 1.5 times the rated capacity of the lift. This one, not so much. So we're going to keep Holly safe and make it all good.
It's going to be so nice not having to work on the ground anymore. So we are going to, I would say I'm going to help Kip, but I also don't want to get in your way. So if I can help in any way, shape or form, I will. Otherwise...
Oh, we're going to make her help.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Let's get at it.
Okay, we have the lift in. It's ready for a vehicle, so I have goosebumps. I don't know why, but we are taking Nessie in and she is going to be on there, and we're going to learn about how to use the lift in a safe way and what to look out for, and heck yeah, let's get her in there and up on there. Oh my goodness, I am so looking forward to working on anything in the future now because we have the Challenger lift. It's going to be so amazing. So today, working on Nessie. First, we need to fully weld in our lower shock mounts. We were focused on the uppers yesterday and knocked those out, and now it's time to burn in the lowers so that when the rig is up on the rack, the axle is solid, held in place by both uppers and lowers. Okay, next we're going to make room for our track bar and track bar mounts. In order to do that, what we have to do is we have to move this old frame support that we don't need anymore. And Chris, I think we're chopping this off, right? Choppity chop. Now, in order for us to do that, we're going to have to take out the PSC big bore box. Should be an easy, light job.
Easy, yes. Light, absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Not light at all.
No, it's not. These in the stock box is heavy. This one's heavier yet.
I gotta put you folks that. Oh, you okay?
Oh, great.
You got it?
What if?
What if?
Okay, so this corner
Yeah.
roll up towards me so I can get a grip on it. Do it.
We were having real difficulty getting that PSC big bore box out and realized we were supposed to take the support bar out anyway. So with doing that, obviously the steering box came out fairly easily after that.
Would you like to come out of there and would you like me to chop this off?
That's why I was saying, oh, are we gonna chop this off, guys, so that I can clean up in there?
I thought that you were implying that I was moving on to the next thing and just
No.
chopping off. No, chopping off is the right move.
No. You said no, and I said, okay, I'll just get on up in here and try to clean that up. Ta-ta.
Shop looks a little different.
Yeah, check it out.
In this morning. So I'm like really enjoying working on it this afternoon.
This is a good thing for you
This
in
is
your
really-
life.
Yeah, pretty much. Never had one in my life before.
I want to know what Tom, as an engineer, thinks about the upper mounts in the front, because I'm actually pretty impressed. We might need a step stool, but I'm pretty impressed. Those were completely made on the fly.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, they look super strong. That's cool. Right here. Don't worry about that.
I think they're engineer approved.
Dude, at various stages of development, it was scary. It didn't look nice.
It was not, we knew exactly what we were doing, Tom.
I do believe that Chris knew exactly what he was doing, but I didn't have faith the entire way.
No, but you're like approved of the final product.
Yeah, oh, definitely. They look great.
Well, thank you so much for coming along. That was a nice
We've been
surprise.
intending to do this for like 3 weeks.
Really?
A wellness check.
A wellness check.
Wellness check. Well,
Oh no.
I mean, not yet.
This is important. This is really important. This is really important.
This is actually important.
We need to understand, because I've tasted this stuff.
I enjoyed
This
it.
is a Scottish soda. We call it a soft drink.
By the way, it was a gift from a very nice subscriber called Angus, and
Angus Hoover. I'll never forget his name. Angus Hoover. Yeah, so this is a Scottish drink.
Scottish.
It is. It's
Problem
what we
is,
drink in
if I
Scotland.
drink this, I'm going to come out sounding Irish. And I can't do a good Scottish one.
what are your thoughts?
Oh, it's magically delicious.
And you're
That's
welcome.
Irish.
That's definitely Irish, but it's okay.
Definitely Irish.
This is pretty good.
But-
It tastes like it's got bark in it.
So to me,
Root beer?
it tastes like a slightly more bitter Big Red.
It's
good.
Non.
I know.
It's a non.
Got a curiosity.
I gotta say this right. It's got a non-offensive bitter taste.
Yes.
I like that. Non-offensive bitter taste.
That's basically Scottish personality.
First, yeah.
It's delightfully
absolutely.
bitter, unoffensive bitter.
I'm so
And
excited
it's an
about
interesting color too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bodybuilder.
You would think it was like, yeah,
So I feel like it's like a
He's like, why
Pre-
is there a
workout
bodybuilder on this?
it's a pre-workout.
Well,
I feel
a
strong.
couple weeks of drinking this, you'll all have to show you.
Okay.
He keeps going back to it. He's
It's very
approved.
Moorish.
Approved. Very Moorish.
It is very Moorish.
Likable. Does that mean likable? What does that mean? Does that mean likable? What is that?
Yeah, like you just keep going back for more.
For more.
More like mountaintop road recovery, like more.
Oh.
M-O-R-R.
Oh, it is very Moorish.
Moorish, like it belongs on the Moor channel.
All right.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
No, thank you guys. So you saw us cut this out, but we didn't actually really tell you why we did that. We just kind of went for it. But I'll explain why. There are two reasons. Reason number one, we want to improve the approach angle. What I mean by that is we want and need the tires to hit everything first, not the front of the vehicle. If we hit the front of the vehicle on rocks first, we're not getting up anything. Very important, tires must come first. Second reason is we need a structure for our winch mount, which Chris is about to grab so that we can show you exactly what we mean. Boop.
Hello, Mr. Winch.
Hello.
A winch. So the winch is on a 1/4-inch plate mount that we designed and put together. It's got 3 ribs and they're all radius to fit on top of the tube. All of that's going to get welded. But in the process of winching, if it was only on this tube, none of these welds would fail, but it would be a huge stressor on this tube, which could bend it or could twist it out.
Yeah.
So we need to cap the front of this, and for that, we have an old 2x4. It will not be an old 2x4. It won't even
be wood.
It won't even be a new 2x4. But this is to represent, we'll use box steel tubing, like a rectangular tube, that'll cap the frame off, but more importantly, it'll give us a place to build down into to take all the stress that this is going to put on this tube and spread it over this tube, and the front of the frame. It'll also give us a place to mount our winch fairlead, which is going to double as the grill mount because the winch does mount behind the grill.
It does. So it is going to be behind the grill because, again, it is important for me that this actually looks like a Jeep. And a couple of you have been a little concerned on where the winch is going to be mounted, but we don't plan on free spooling this at all. We're going to use the remote that comes with it, winch in, winch out. And Chris, right here, I'm pointing to Chris because he is the co-driver and he is the one who's going to be hopping in and out and winching. Hopefully not that much, but you never know. He'll be able to reach around and grab everything that he needs right there.
It is accessible.
So don't worry about it.
If necessary, yeah.
So it's been a bit of a short day today, but we've done everything that we've wanted to do. We're actually going to work out those angles and lengths and everything that we need for the winch tomorrow morning. We have a lift. It's been fantastic welding on these mounts today because we could just lift it straight up. It's at our eye level. There's no one knee bending, twisting, kind of being all weird on the ground. So that's been really cool.
It's going to make the track bar installation, which is a
So much better.
reasonably involved process because of how low this goes at full bump. Doing that down on the ground or on jack stands was going to be a lot. Doing it at this height is going to just make everything so much easier. So
Chef's kiss.
super glad we have a lift now.
Exactly. Super, super happy. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you guys in the morning for more Nessie, and we will see you nice and early in the morning.